Hey, I'm Rodney Ondari, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. 𝐤𝐤𝐬 go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're talking to rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today's big dream go about 6'3", 240 pounds. One of the meanest son of a guns on this side of the Mississippi, representing the Arlington, Texas area. We got him, ladies and gentlemen, at his new home, Newman International Academy. Y'all stand up for defensive end, Rodney Ondari. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. Church right now, just feeling blessed, and it's a great day today.
Wait a minute now, you at the house of the Lord?
I am at the house of the Lord.
Oh my goodness. Everybody say a prayer real quick. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what. Well, welcome to the show, Rodney. We're going to get you in and we're going to get you back into the spirit of the Lord here in just 1 second. But hey, listen, if this is your first time checking out the show, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling on this Sunday? I can tell you in the studio. You ain't in church.
I need to be in church, but B. Jones, I'm feeling great, man. And you know what today is? It's Football Sunday. And it's a football episode, man. So I'm ready to turn up. Let's go.
Hey, well, let's turn up, let's turn out, let's show up, and let's show out. Let's do this thing big for my boy Rodney O, because he got so many things to tell y'all. This is going to be a good story today. It's going to be a quick one, but it's going to be a good story because we got something that's, every road ain't the same, but this journey is going to be pretty impressive. But before we do that, we got to pay the bills real quickly. Newman International, this is your first time rocking with us. We have a lot of fun on this show, but we need you to stick around so we can keep growing this thing. We want to grow this platform to become a major syndication. So every time an athlete like Rodney come on here, this show just goes crazy, goes nuts. And we need you to do three quick things. Won't cost you a penny. 3 quick things that can help us to grow this platform. Hey, number 1, we need you to smash that subscribe button and become a part of our family. That's right. We want you to stick around. We got so many more episodes still left in 2023 right now. And then guess what? 2024, we're already in the lab cooking up some amazing guests, some amazing new features for the show. Hey, number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Hitting that like button puts this show in the algorithm, and that thing will start to get to popping. It'll start bubbling up to the top. Just like that. It'll be sitting right up there when you Google Rodney's name. That's where this show gonna be the first thing they see. And then lastly, sharing is caring. I know right now you're looking at this show and you're like, oh, I'm so proud of Rodney. But guess what? There's 10 other people out there that need to see this story. Think of the first 5 to 6 people that come to your mind and just send this show to them right now. You're only 5 minutes into the show. Send it to them right now and show us that kind of love. So on the count of 3, we're going to let you smash those buttons. Rodney, is Newman International ready for us? Are they going to hold us down?
They're going to hold us down.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, let's do it like you're true to it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, KT. Don't you hear it, KT? Our phone's going crazy right now. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers around it. We only do family. So if you smash that subscribe button, your family. If you hit the like button, your family. And if you are family, We need you to put a fire emoji right now in the chat. Drop a yeet bomb for that. Put a fire emoji in the chat and let me know that you're out there so we can reach out to you and shake your hand personally and introduce you to the family. All right, Rodney. You made it, man. We finally here. You dressed up. The best dressed. I think that's got to be the best dressed guest we've had on the show, KT. That's why me and Kevin came wearing our polos today. We said we got to get our minds right. All right, all right, Rodney. Here we go, man. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, so one of my favorite artists are Rod Wave, Kanye West, J. Cole, Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar.
Keep been watching the show, KT.
No, he just got good musical taste. Nah, he just killed that. So, Rodney, what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 5.
Okay.
Over the top 5 like that, B. Jones.
Fire top 5, man. Rodney, that might be. What you giving him, KT?
Let's give him 12 for that top 5.
That might be one of the best top 5. Yeah, I was about to say that might, Rodney. Yeah, that might be one of the best top 5s I've seen out of us 17, 18-year-old kid. I mean, I'm shout out to you on that one. That list was banging.
He was missing. The number 1 was Tupac, and that just been he probably got 20.
You and that Tupac, bro.
Stop hating. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
So I think it's a close. I like Spider-Man, but I'm gonna have to go with Black Lightning. So I got a funny story. When I was younger, me and my friend were into making like little, superheroes. So I thought I made Black Lightning before I even knew who he was. And so when they came out with the TV show, because I even drew him out, I was like, hold on, they stole my whole idea. So, but
no, really they probably did. They probably did. They watching you through the TVs and the phone. So yeah, Black Lightning was only there for a minute, brother. That was theirs.
Yeah.
So Black Lightning been out for a long time, but I love the fact that you already created yours. We could have just named it something else. I already got rid of them on the CW anyway. All right, so since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I think it would be "Get Ready" by Rod Wave. Sure.
Sing it. Oh, never mind. You in the church.
No, don't sing that in church. No, sir. We're going to move right along. All right, so what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
I think it's just having that next play mentality. I think not everything's going to go your way in life. You're not always going to get have that perfect, however you want, whatever you're doing to go. But however you adjust to that and however you use that and learn from that and then take that to the next play and the next thing you do in life is what really defines you.
So we're going to play a game later on. It's our version of Would You Rather. So I'm going to give you a taste of it right now. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
I think I'd rather be a singer. I don't know if I really have the dancing bone in my body, so I think for sure singing.
Did you sing today? Did you have to sing today in church?
I did. We had some hymns. We did.
B. Jones, he shouldn't be afraid to sing then. So if he's already singing in church. So we may come back to this. You may have to sing for us later. All right. So do you have a nickname?
So usually everyone knows me. They call me Rod. I don't know who originally gave me that nickname, or J-Rod. J-Rod's more, when I lived back in Wichita, because that's where I'm from. And it was just some of my close friends. And I don't even know how that started, where that J came from. But
I was just about to ask you what the J stand for.
I don't even know. They started calling me in one day, and it just stuck.
All right. Speaking of friends, if we were to ask your best friend to describe you, what do you think they would say?
I think they would just say someone who's very outgoing. I like to relate to, everybody, and just someone who just likes to have a good time. And I think that's what they would say about Rod.
So what does a typical day without football look like for you?
So, I'll wake up pretty early. I'm an early bird, probably around if I don't have football, around 7, 8 a.m. And then I usually like to start my workouts in the mornings. And so, I just go hit some weights and then come back home, kick it with my family, hang with my little sister and my mom. And we might go out to some brunch. We might go out, watch some movies, and just have a pretty relaxed day.
B. Jones, did you hear him say I'm an early bird? And he said 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought he was about to say I'm getting up at 5, 6 in the morning to work.
You know what? I can see that being an early bird for a kid, KT.
I can, but but I'm thinking, I get up at like 5, man. I got to go to school. I'm crushing it. I'm going to talk to you later about that, Rodney. All right, so this is probably the most important question I'm going to ask you during this initiation, okay? B. Jones and I, man, we love to travel. And when traveling, we got to eat. So what's that one food spot that we got to go to before your game that gets your stamp of approval? And what's your go-to meal?
I don't know if y'all been to the truck yard before.
Never heard of that one.
So the truck yard is kind of like they got a whole bunch of food trucks kind of lined up, and it's in the center of this kind of building. And they got Mexican food, they got barbecue, they got all kinds of different stuff, man. It's real nice.
Now, where is this located? Is this in Arlington or?
So this is in Alliance because I live in Keller, and so if you go in the Alliance area, that's right next to Keller, and then that's where the truck yard is.
All right. Okay.
We gotta check that out. All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn more about us and our other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, J-Rod. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away.
Hey, man, call you J-Rod anyway. We don't know where the J came from, KT. Hey, Jesus, Jesus, Rod. Hey, all right, man. All right, Rodney, man. We super excited to have you on the show, man. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times we get guests, just due to the accolades. You were second team all district, so we know you could play some football, but we hadn't seen you play. We go back and we look at the highlight films, and I'm like, oh, we dog alert. Somebody to put this young man on the field. He out there doing this thing. So I got super excited at that point. Plus, football is here now. We just getting the season kicked off. So, but let's take this thing back to the beginning, Rodney. Let's take it back to the beginning because you actually from Wichita, Kansas, and you moved here to the DFW area. So tell us what it was like growing up, and when did you fall in love with the game of football?
So, growing up in Wichita, it was always just me and my mom. So my sister came on a little later, and it was kind of hard growing up. I've been, homeless 2 different times, but through it all, my mom got us through it, and I picked up football in 4th grade. And so one day I just was like, hey, I need to play a sport. So, I remember going to one of the games, just and then around where I was living for the Wichita Cowboys. So I played with them. And back then, my nickname was Dirty 30, is what they called me. So, because that was my number, and I just, just real gritty. And so I started off there, and it was good. It was pretty nice.
What number you at now?
I'm number 90. I think I might switch it to a single-digit number this year.
Really? You gotta keep us posted on that, man. Because we gotta come up with a new Dirty 30, man. We gotta give you a new number type nickname, man. So when we come to the game, we can be hollering, oh, that go, pick 6. I don't know what we gonna call it.
I actually did get one this previous season.
Oh, you got a pick 6?
I did. Well, yeah. So what happened was, they were in the end zone, and he was right before the quarterback threw the ball. My friend kind of hit his arm, and so once I got past the lineman, I kind of just grabbed it in the end zone.
And fell down and got the touchdown. Got an interception return for a touchdown, just like that, man. I bet your friend was like, you stole my safety.
He did. He did. He looked at me like,
hey, I had a safety. You stole my safety, dog. That's what's up. Well, that's what's up, man. You sound like you love football. But you also sound like you had a and I don't want to call it tragedy, but we talk about superheroes. If y'all don't catch it by now, part of the theme of what KT and I do, we feel like every one of our guests are superheroes. So we talk about superheroes, and it sounds like you got a couple of superheroes in your life, because being homeless, man, that ain't easy. That's not when you got to understand you are a kid, and so. Is your mom a superhero?
My mom is the best, the greatest superhero I know, for sure. My mom is, I don't know how she does it,
Me neither. Me neither. And then you said you got a sister? Like, God, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, being out there trying to provide for those 2 kids, man. So shout out to the moms, man. You get a yeet ding on that one, man. So Rodney, when you started playing football, what position were you at that time? Were you always this size is what I'm trying to get at?
So I've always been kind of a bigger person, you know, for my grade, but out of, I don't know, because freshman year I was about 170, and so freshman year I was 170, and I was kind of bigger than everybody, and then I really bulked up from that freshman summer on to about 230. And so, but yeah, generally I'm not always been the best athlete or, you know, the star player until, you know, I moved over here to Texas, but I've always been kind of a bigger kid.
Now, you know, football here in Texas is something different. Football here in Texas is a whole nother lifestyle. It's a whole nother entity, living beast on its own, man. And so I was watching your highlight film. It was one play at I say it was probably about number 5 or 6 play on your highlight film that caught my attention. Man, you was playing up against a offensive tackle the dude looked like he was probably 320. 6'6". I say Rodney in trouble. I don't know what a highlight is gonna be in this play because this boy is gonna come downhill on Rodney. Sure shooting, he came downhill on you. You stood your ground, you shed him, and I don't know how in the world you got past this big, massive offensive lineman, used your speed and agility, and made the tackle in the backfield. And I said, "Ooh wee, ooh wee." So now, are these natural abilities, Rodney, or is this just a lot of culmination of a lot of hard work put together? And you know, all you saying like, hey man, this kind of stuff just comes to me when I get in the game. I black out, and I still got a lot of room to grow.
I would think it's a combination of both. I think naturally, I'm just easy to lock out, and I put on strength pretty easily. And so I think, because I played the season about at 220, and so, but I've always been able to just keep that strength even when I was losing weight. And so it's just a combination of that and working hard, and, like to study the game a lot, and just, especially the work I put in the off season with the training. I had my coach Tank, and he said he played in the NFL, he played for the Jets. And so just working on pass rush moves, working on because at first, whenever, I was playing, I didn't know how to lock out, but I would just shoot the gap. But once I learned how to do that, it just came naturally. And so once I get in that game, it's just all that preparation. I'm in that mindset already.
It go, huh? It's go time. Now, I watched the highlight film, but for those who didn't watch the highlight film, how would you describe your game, Rodney?
I think, describe my game. I like a lot of power. I think one thing I'll highlight a lot more this year because I play DT, but I'm moving over to end. Is the finesse game of it. Oh, I'm gonna hold the phone now. The finesse game part of it. I like to use a lot of side swipe. I like to use ghost. I like to use different moves, and so I just from power to speed, just very powerful. I think.
What player would you say you emulate? What player do you look up to? What's somebody they playing on Sundays? You turn that thing on, you like, I got to see this dude play. Are you going back and watching their YouTube videos?
100%. It has to be Aaron Donald. 100%.
I knew you was going to say Aaron Donald.
That's the top dog.
And normally I tell people like, hey, ease up off that Aaron Donald. But you switching, going back and forth between defensive tackle and defensive end. And you being, I don't want to call it undersized, because let's just be real, 6'3", 240 ain't undersized. But you're smaller than a lot of the guys you're going to war against. So, that Aaron Donald comparison is an even fair one. Let's talk a little bit about Newman International. Now, this is a new school you're going to. Are you excited about the new school? Because there's a picture you sent us in your press kit where you holding a trophy. Now, you won championships in Texas high school football. Is that right?
We've gone about the third round. And so this was, I think, our best year we had because we haven't won a playoff game since, I think, 2001. And then I don't even know if we've gotten this far, in our school history. But
and that was at Keller.
That was. So this was a really great season for us because we had lost to Trinity the year before. So we played Trinity our first game in the playoffs. So last year, or my sophomore year, we lost. So just winning against them at home this year was big for us. And then winning against Midland too. And so, those are.
Man, that's dope. Hey, that's got to be kind of exciting as a kid to get progressed through the playoffs, man. To keep playing in December when everybody else at the house, you're like, nah, man, I can't get on the PS5, which I got to go to football practice, bro.
Right.
We got a game this weekend. I got some business today. I'm still working. Right. I don't know about you, man. Go enjoy yourself. Hey, but so tell us about Newman International. You excited about the new team, the new squad, the new opportunity? I'm
very excited. I just I'm talking to the head coach over there, and I've just been really buying into what, his program and, his values and stuff. And so I'm just excited to come on over to this school and for this team and to see what this next chapter brings me.
All right, what type of football they play over there at Newman? Is it gonna be some hard hitting over there? Is that a championship pedigree school, or is it, you got some work you got to put in?
I think it's some work we got to put in, but I think that we got potential to have a really great season for sure. And so it's going to be a little work to put in, but
this the last year for you, man. So you got to make this thing. You got to go out with a banger. Let's talk a little bit about recruiting, and then we're going to get out of here, right? And we got 3 minutes left in this segment. As far as recruiting goes, have you already started talking to some coaches? I saw that you were invited to the Hawaii Tiki Bowl. I don't know how you're going to get over there, man. That's going to be interesting to go play in Hawaii in January, but have you started talking to coaches and thinking about what the next move going to be here at the end of the season?
I have for sure. I talked to Texas State, Colgate, and those are, some of the D1 schools I've talked to. I have that one offer from my sophomore year from my Arkansas Monticello. And so, I'm just looking forward to recruitment this year and just, yeah.
Yeah, so you I know, because let's just be honest, Texas State is a quality, very nice offer. I like Texas State in just about every sport. I would send my kid to Texas State, just so y'all know. But are you anticipating getting some more offers with a good, nice performance this year?
For sure, I am. Very much so.
Now, so with that being said, because and I don't want you to tip your hat too much, but is there a particular part of the country, or is there a particular type of school that you're interested in, or even a dream school? Is there a dream school that you're interested in that you would love to get that phone call from this fall?
I think I would love KU. I think from being from Wichita, I've had
that would be dope.
A couple friends go there too, and family, and so to go to KU, that would be big.
Have you talked to any of the people from KU?
I have not yet, but
make sure you send your stuff over there to them. You got to let them know you're interested, man. That's get with your Newman coaches. They should be able to have some plugs to get you in there and get you connected with KU, man. Because that you deserve that, brother. Your story. You need to go back home and put KU on your back and get those accolades and get that opportunity. All right, here we go, Rodney. Oh, J-Rod, as KT would call you. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We put the gloves on. We're going to do a little bit of sparring, and you are now officially calling all the shots. It's a game. It's a fun game. We're about to play the souped up, hyped up Sports Life Talk version of Would You Rather. So have you ever played Would You Rather or this or that before?
Yes, sir, I have.
All right, so rules are super simple. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch, give you a choice. Whichever one of those choices you like the best, you select that. Host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right? Super easy. All right, here we go. KT is actually the defending champion. So, all right, Kevin, let's go.
You said that like he was surprised.
I am, because I had to go look down. I had to go look down at my notes, and I was like, "What the heck? I lost." I lost, so I was dismayed.
I see. All right, so would you rather become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on an up-and-coming team, or
be a role player on a national championship caliber team? So let's just say Kansas has now became a dope university. You part of a rotation on that defensive line, but you're getting minutes, you're playing, and you're contributing. You're just a solid contributor to a championship team.
I think the championship team. I think that would be great. It would be awesome to be All-American and all that, but every year the goal is to, get that championship. So for sure, I think it'll be championship.
All right, let's go. Now you're a super articulate guy, man. For round 2, we're gonna take it to the media. All right. So would you rather host a YouTube channel, become like a content creator, where you get to interview other defensive ends and defensive tackles who kind of have a similar story to yours. Just basically what we do. You're giving them exposure through this amazing YouTube channel, or
host your own food show on ESPNU, where you travel the world interviewing other high school football players, getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they play in.
I think that second one, for the food one, that sounds very interesting. I've always been interested in doing something like that. And so I think I'll have to go with that one.
Yeah, I figured you would. All right, round 3. Let's go, KT. Let's go, man.
On our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, we have a segment called The Drop. And on The Drop, B. Jones turns into a sneaker guru and presents a pair of shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for round 3, J-Rod, this is huge because whoever you pick is going to win this game. So what are we going to do? We both picked out a pair of shoes before the show that we felt, hey, J-Rod, he going to rock with those. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count down from 3. And I need for you to say, hold that sneaker. Once you do that, we're going to show you what we got today, okay?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. I have to go with that one right there.
Give us the name, the mouth of the South of the head coach.
Mouth of the South.
Yeah! Oh, me? Oh, my goodness. Oh, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me hear you say it right.
I'm not gonna lie, B. Jones, this is your moment. I want to take away from it, but Rodney, I'm glad you're in the house of the Lord because I got a couple words I would be saying right now.
We got to behave this episode, man. All right, Rodney, let's get him up out of here, man. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. The platform is all about telling the future. We've already talked about your past. We got to know you a little bit better as the young man, but now we got to know what does the future hold for everybody who's out there following you at Rodney Ondari on Twitter. X.
So, I'm looking forward to having a great season in Newman, and then after that, whatever college I end up going to, I want to major in sports management. I want to go on to own my own, whether it be an NBA team, NFL team, and definitely just be very business oriented. So that's what you can look forward to with me.
All right, man. What are you looking most forward to the most? Is this your last trip around the high school football arena, man? What are you looking forward to the most with that, dog? I mean, it's kind of got to be bittersweet.
It is, for sure. I think just, there's nothing like just playing, hometown, or just playing, for your school, your high school, just being in that, school environment, with people you grew up with. I think I'm just gonna miss that, So I'm gonna be playing with different people when I, go off to college, but just sticking with, playing with. That's what I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss that.
All right. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I do. Let me see. I got a couple people. I want to shout out my beautiful mother, Linda Mbati. I want to shout out my little sister, Victoria Chondo. I want to shout out the whole Milton family, the Wilkes family, the 𝐥𝐤 family, my friend Asa, Carlos, and Delano. I want to shout out and God. Absolutely.
Hey, you at his house? You better thank him.
B. Jones, I think that he was prepared for those shout outs, wasn't he? He was like, yeah, I got my people ready.
I was about to say so. I was like, this first time I see somebody say, hold on. I got this one. This is the one I got. Let's go.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, J-Rod, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out Cameron Rayford.
Tell us a little bit about him.
So I've played with him at Keller. He's a running back and second team all district as well. And he's going to be starting fully. He split the reps with my friend Jaden Hart, who's playing at Evangel this year. But now he's going to have all the reps this year. So he's definitely going to be someone to look out for.
And his name is Cameron Rayford.
Cameron Rayford.
All right, Cameron. You on the clock, my guy. We're going to be reaching out to you. Your ticket just got punched by Rodney J-Rod. And now we got to get you on the show so you can tell your story. So we're going to be reaching out to you soon. But Rodney Ondari, you got next, man. You're a future phenom, brother. If anything, your attitude, your charisma, your patience, dude, you're just a superhuman. You're a superhero. You're extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. All right, Sports Life Talk Nation. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, Kevin. Best job in America. Great job, my guy. Rodney, man, the future's bright. I can't wait to see you on the other side of this thing. We coming to a Newman International game because we don't get to wait till next year to do this one. We got to put Newman International on the calendar this year. So y'all be ready. When y'all see us out there, please come show us some love. Give us some pound, a hug, or something. Just let us know, like, hey, we saw the show. We appreciate y'all. We just want to interact with y'all. I promise you. We not them dudes that's just standoffish. Come holler at your boy. Don't forget to go to any of our social media platforms at Sports Life Talk. All one word. Tap in with us. Like the tweets. Do whatever they call now. The messages. Forward them over to your friend. Just share it. Help us to grow that platform. You play a major role in that, and we appreciate everything you do. And if you're sitting there, you're thinking like, dang, how did Rodney, how you got on the show, man? How'd you get a ticket? Well, guess what? You can get on the show too. All you got to do is go to our website, SLTyougotnext.com. That's SLTyougotnext.com. Go to our nominate tab. Tell us about yourself. Tell us some information, who you are, why. And then we will reach out and we will audition you for the show. It's just that simple. And I promise you, we giving people auditions and we hollering at them and we the right people will make the show. So reach out to us and let's take it from there. But KT, man, I'm back in the dub column. We got a great young man. This is our first time going to church on Sunday with it. You know what I'm saying? You got next church. Yeah, I like that. So I'm super excited. But KT, close us out, man. Get us up out of here.
Well, I'm disappointed in round 3. I'm very happy that we got. I'm very happy that we got this young man on our platform, and we can't wait to follow your journey, Rodney. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
Hey, we appreciate you, Rodney. Hey, how my boy Rod Wave say, get ready.
Get ready.
Hey, this is about to be an amazing season, amazing year for this young man and amazing future. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
Crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. In the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah.